Hi guys, it's Rach. So today I am going to be filming my July favourites and hopefully editing and uploading them on the same day. It's a Sunday, but I went to put my makeup on and I thought, why not stop for a second and I could show you guys me putting on my makeup. I haven't done a talking get ready with me video before and I have always wanted to try it, so I'm going to try it. It may be a complete fail because I may talk way too much and it ends up being way too long, but I'm going to see how it goes. But first I'm going to pin my hair back a little bit just so it's out of my face. Okay, hair is pinned back. I'm going to start by taking one of my favourite products of the moment. It's the Makeup Store Skincare System Skin Serum. This is like a primer. It feels a little bit like a mix between Benefit's Professional and like a silicone primer like the Smashbox one. I just apply it with the Real Technique Stippling Brush. But this has just made my foundation last so long ever since I started using it. It seems to control my oil a fair amount too. It stops the foundation from breaking down on me. I don't know what it is. I've never been one to rave about a primer before, but using this seems to be, I don't know, doing wonders for my foundation. And both high-end and drugstore foundations I've found to be working better. Okay, now that's on, I'm going to take the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. This is just recently released in Australia. I picked up the shade 150 Nude. I was tossing up between this one and I think it was 130 Shell. That was the next shade down. It was really hard to tell in the shop. That seemed too light, this seemed too dark, so I just went with this one and I'm going to give it a shot. When I put it on my skin like that, it looks way too dark, but we will see. And I'm going to try it out with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Not sure if I'm loving that or not, but I'm going to just keep on going. I'm going to take some concealer. I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in NW20. I just want a teeny tiny bit to cover up any blemishes that I may have, and I have a lot. I'm going to take my beauty blender, which is unfortunately not damp because I forgot to do that before I started filming, so we'll just use a undamp beauty blender. What's your guys' favourite way to apply concealer? I kind of chop and change. Sometimes I like the little mini kind of buffing brushes, something like this. This is the Sigma Precision Round P82. And then I kind of change and think I like the kind of flat concealer brushes. And then I think, oh no, wait, the Beauty Blender works better. It's just kind of hard. I don't know. I chop and change. I'm very fickle like that. I'm also going to grab my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. I used this heaps when I first got it, and then I kind of forgot about it because it was sitting in my makeup drawers and not in like my everyday use makeup. And I forgot about it, but I recently got it back out again and I love it. As I said, I'm going to be using some new products in this video. Some of them will be from Makeup Store. I finally got to go. I've been wanting to go there for ages and just have never gotten around to it because it's on Oxford Street in Paddington. There's also one in Broadway in Sydney, in the shopping centre, but I'm just never really at either of those places, so I hadn't got to go, but it was really great. Chloe did an awesome job and I got to meet some really cool people, and Ruby Galani and Butterfly Lillian were both there and they were both super duper lovely. Chloe as well, they were all so nice, so it was really nice to meet some other YouTubers and I got to meet some of you guys. So if I met you there at Chloe's workshop, hi! And I also got to pick up a fair amount of products, and so far I can honestly say that I've been loving a lot of them. It was just, they're so pigmented. I'm going to use some of those today. I'm also going to use, what am I going to take first? I'm going to take the Masai Microshadow, which I've been using to do a little bit of contouring. I'm going to take this on my Tapered highlighter F35 brush, just a teeny tiny little bit because these are super pigmented. The shadows are around, I think they're about $35 full price. The pricing there is kind of like MAC pricing, but these seem to be a fair bit bigger. You get 3.5 grams in one of these, whereas a MAC shadow, how much you get? You get 1.5. So you get more than double the amount of shadow in these, and they're just as pigmented. Sometimes they're even too pigmented. You have to be really, really careful with them. So I think that that's really good value, and if you get a chance to, I would recommend checking out their products. I know that they do phone orders. The manager there is super duper nice, Maria, and they're also looking to open up an online store in the next couple of months. So hopefully that will make it easier for you guys if you don't live in Sydney to try out some of these products, because they really are really, really good. I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer just to warm up my skin. This is the Park Avenue Princess bronzer from Tarte, and it's almost out, which makes me really, really sad because Tarte is just impossible to get in Australia. If you guys have worked out a way to get Tarte in Australia, let me know. I think I got this on eBay in like a little, it's like a Sephora sampler kit that somebody was selling. I got some other Tarte products and it's really, really good. So I'd love to try some more, but not pay ridiculously exorbitant prices for it. Blush, I'm going to use the...
Ooh, that's really, really bad. So not the greatest packaging from the Balm.
But I'm going to use the Balm Instain blush in Toile, which I do really, really like this colour. To be super careful with it, but because these are so pigmented. I'm going to do a little bit of a highlight, and I'm going to take my Vanilla Pigment that I picked up from the Makeup Geek store. I'm really, really happy that I finally have this in pigment version, because I really, really liked using this as a highlight in the one time that I tested it before now. I'm going to take the Real Techniques contour brush and take a little bit of this, tap the excess off and run it along my cheekbones, maybe up to my brow bone as well. And take whatever's left over and run it down the bridge of my nose. Get a little bit from my Cupid's bow. Moving on to my eyebrows, I'm going to take the Models Prefer Retractable Brow Pencil in medium. I surprisingly have been actually quite liking this. It's odd because I've never been a eyebrow pencil person, much preferring powder, but this, I don't know, I don't mind it. It's just kind of quick and simple and easy. Just realised I totally forgot to powder my face, so I'm going to take the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder, which I'm currently also testing out. I'm always testing out about 10,000 different products all at once, and my brush has gone missing. There it is. When I'm doing precision powdering, I like to use the Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just going to put it everywhere that I get oily, which is basically everywhere, but mainly my nose. Also going to get some on my eyelids as well as a base. I like to do it this way because I feel like the bronzer and the blush, the contour powder, that's all powder, so that kind of, even the highlight powders the outer part of my face, and that way I just need to powder the inner part of my face, which hopefully means less cakiness later on in the day. Eyeshadow, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to use some of my Makeup Geek eyeshadow, which, ooh, I'm just knocking things over left, right and centre. And I have 0 clean brushes, which is really, really annoying. But I'm going to take this one. This is my Sigma E35 Blending, which is semi-clean. And I think I'm going to take this shade here, which is Creme Brulee. It's really pretty, kind of peachy brown, warm colour. It kind of reminds me a little bit of MAC's Soft Brown. And I'm just going to run this in my crease to start. And unfortunately this brush still has a little bit of purple on it. Well done, Rachael. Next I'm going to take a little bit of this highlight shade, which is called Shimma. And I'm just going to run this underneath my brow bone. Or not underneath, on my brow bone, to be a little bit more correct. I'm also going to put a little bit of this on the inner corner of my eye. Just blend that up. Whatever's left on my brush, I'm just kind of running it across my lid a little bit. I'm going to take another of the Makeup Store Microshadows. This one's is in Cupol, C-U-P-O-L. I think that's how you say it. And I'm going to take some kind of little smudging brush, which I can't seem to find. There we go. We'll use the E21 smudge brush from Sigma. And I'm just going to run this along my lower lash line. I'm also going to smudge a little bit of this into the sort of outer part of my upper lash line. And just blend it across. Yeah, it doesn't have to be too neat, because then what I'm going to do is take a little blending brush. This is a little Hakuhodo one, and I'm just going to blend that all out into that outer V. Just keep on blending into that original Creme Brulee shade. Okay, and then as a final step before we put on some mascara, I'm going to take the Makeup Geek gel liner in Immortal, which is just a plain black colour, and my Sigma Angled Brow E75 brush, because I just never use brushes how they're supposed to be used. And I'm going to use that just to do a little bit of some gel liner across the upper lash line. Gotta concentrate to do this. I am the worst at gel liner, I really am. But I'm trying to be better. I'm really loving these Makeup Geek gel liners. Highly, highly recommend them. And then for mascara, if I could find one, I want you. I'm going to use my Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. I should curl my lashes first, right? Apologies for the very awkward mascara face. Just a little bit on the outer bottom lashes, and we're done with the eyes. Okay, now for lips, I'm going to take my new Bourjois Paris Colour Boost Glossy Finish Lipstick in Peach on the Beach. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and wear more peaches on my lips because I really like them. I just don't think they suit me. So that's why I don't usually wear them, but I'm going to try it out. That's what makeup is about, experimenting. I do really like these as a product. They are glossy and light and smell very, very nice. So there we are, guys. That's the finished look. I'm going to pull out my hair, which is probably going to be super messy now that I've had it pinned back, but we'll work with it. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, well that's it, guys. I'm going to leave it there because I have to go get all the stuff that I'm going to put together to film for my July favourites. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll be able to edit it down so it's not too long and it's still watchable for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know that you'd like to see more Get Ready With Me videos. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can get a better look at the makeup. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!
Okay, zoom in, zoom, zoom, zoom.